Ungmennafélagið, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. We are continuing as Lombard Pápa Termál Futball. As you can see, league-wise, it's been a time. We've been on a bit of an interesting run of late. As you can see, we're up against second place Vesprem today, and then we play BKV Ilure, who've had an even worse time of it by the looks of it, because they are down to 6th in the league. But we've, I don't know why I was looking at staff. Since we were here last for the 6-3 cup win, which was a lot closer than it should have been, we played Mako, beat them 4-1, which was tasty. Then we got beaten by Spell, which was very, very annoying, because we looked like we were going to score and they just came out of nowhere, banged one in right at the end. It was awful. Then we had a draw against one of the worst teams in the league at the time. I think they were pretty low down. And they're 11th now, so it's not too bad. Andreshida drew with them, which were terrible. Then we played against Segledi, 0-0, awful game again. Then against Akia, we just weren't very good. Just every highlight in the game was a goal. So Pukic, to be fair, he scored an absolute worldly of a goal. And then we lost in the cup to a lower league side. No, they're not. When I checked them last time, they were lower league. They're not. They're 4th in an equal division to where we are. So okay, it's not that bad. I must have misread their league, because yeah, they're the same league, same level as us. But like I said, now we're playing against second place, and then we're going to play against 6th in this episode. So we're going to jump in this. Yep, this is the team that we're going to start with. We have Tar in goal. Going to try him as a sweeper keeper. We've changed to vertical tiki-taka. I'm going to play 3 in the middle, see if that makes any difference. We've just been shit. We've really just been terrible. Opsveki is Opezveki. I'm going to have to give him a nickname. He starts at right back. Elber starts at left back because Vincenze is suspended. Takish is going to play as a ball-playing defender, and alongside him we're going to have Markish, then Komodi, Pushkash and Horvit as our central midfield partnership, Jobit and Tamash as our wide players, and then we have Benish up front. Kalman is quite tired, so I'm not going to start him. He's going to sit this one out for now. He might make an appearance, and as Marty has been, of late, I'm pretty sure everyone understands that. So he's going to sit on the bench as well. Benesh scored in the last game, I think. No, the wrong button. Yeah, he scored in the last game. So we're going to give him the start today. See how he gets on. I didn't think he was going to do much in the last game. We were playing with 2 up front for a while. We were playing a 4-2-4 because the DM just seemed to be completely pointless. But we'll see how we get on. Aggressively. Go out next. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I don't think the players like me that much, to be honest. I know they sort of respect me, but not really. Jabo doesn't quite get there, and Gere gets away with it, and he is bombing away. He's gone. He's on his bike, and he's absolutely smashed us. No. Not a great start. Not a great start at all. And they're only playing 1 up front, so he literally just on his bike, gone. Okay, nice little build up here. we were playing vertical tiki-taka, which is what I was doing with Merani, and it worked. We did play 5 at the back, but I think we need to do something. Strikerless was okay, but it wasn't great. So I think, oh god, 2 down. They're just outplaying our defence all the time. We just don't seem to be at the races for the. We've had 1 shot. We have 1 shot in 16 minutes. What is going on? Oh no. Who missed the header? Come on. Oh, Markish. 3 down within 18 minutes. I haven't even made it to 20 minutes yet. I'm already 3 down. Oh god, we're going to go 4 down. Our biggest issue is none of our goalkeepers are that good. Our defence is a little... Our strike force is very questionable in its ability to score goals. Our midfield, our wingers are probably our best players, and they're very hit and miss. So it's... Okay, thankfully they got rid of it. I think we might have to swap to having an attacking midfielder, because our strikers are just... Every striker we have is just going to be left alone. And Benish manages to get one back. 35 minutes in, 3-1. Is this the comeback? It would fucking want to be. I am recording. Fantastic. It would want to be the comeback, because if we don't make a comeback now, then I'm going to be pissed. Tamash picks it up. Tamash puts it back across. Nobody jumps for the ball. Pushkas, oh, he's just put it wide. He scored 1 goal fairly similar to that. I think it was the second goal we scored in the last game. Gonna try and get a bit of... Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Now that's the thing. Zobo on the wing, he's more of a striker, so I'm not... we're training him to be an inside forward on the right. He's not there yet, so he's got good finishing. So if I can get him in, he could just... There you go, just talk about him. He scores. Cornel Zobo in off the bar, and that's his first goal for us. Delightful. We have had an awful lot of players scoring their first goals for us. Because it seems whatever team or whatever players were playing last year, not many of them are still here. But not many players got released or sold. So I don't know what was going on last year, but it's a bit different this year. Elber is really struggling at left back. We don't have anyone on the bench we can bring on for him. So that's moderately annoying. Just going to say you to be a winger. Make you an inside forward just on the left. Because why not? What I might do is bring Smarty on for Commodity. I like where this is going. And I'm out of ideas. No, my plan here is move Smarty to be a shadow striker, because he's played really rather well there. Move Pushkash back to be a deep line playmaker on support, and that'll cover us a little more in the midfield area. So we're not going to have 2 midfielders bombing forward trying to, get involved in all the attacks. My team is dying. Like, they're literally dying. We're going to bring on Dobish. Make him a ball-playing defender, but not stopper. We'll have him... Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put Markish on a stopper. So we might have to not do that anymore. That's not worked. Unfortunately, I completely forgot I did that. We need to get rid of... Oh. Okay, that's fine. Would have been a hat-trick. Alright, we're going to go very attacking. We're going to tell the lads to push forward. Dobush heads away. Was that Horvat who was pointing at the ball, running after it? Like, I've got it! I've got it! We're going to get another defeat. Ooh. No, I don't appreciate their efforts. No, not good enough. What do you mean? Appreciate their efforts. I'm not going to give out to Albert. He's only like 16 or 17. He's a young fella. I'm not going to be too much of a dick. You know, he's still learning. Definitely won't be playing the next game though. I can tell you that much for nothing. Just trying to, you know, bed the lads in, give him an opportunity. He's not going to get a chance. I think Vincenze is back for the next game, so he's going to be starting the next game. Just want to have a look and see, is there any other players that are going to be suspended for that game? I don't think there will be. This is taking an awful long time. Right, we'll just come back for the BKV Illure game, if that's how you say it. So don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. We will be back in just a hot second. Also leave a like. That is much appreciated. And subscribe. Right, fellas, we're back now for the game against BKV Illure. A win here. We would jump above them in the league. We are down to 8th. So it's not going well, to be fair. We've not changed a whole lot for this game. Sebastian comes into play as our keeper, but I'll try him as a sweeper keeper on defend. Kader comes in because Opavsky is suspended. Takash and Markish continue as our centre backs. Vincenze is back as our left back. Going to play him as the attacking. Oh no, he's not. You're an actual winger. Kader is a winger, so we play him as a winger. Pushkish and Horvat are going to play as our centre midfield partnership. Kalman and Tamash as our wingers. Tamash really needs to get his act together. Actually, speaking of, criticised recent form, declining. There you go, good lad. We have Zatmari as our attacking midfielder, because he played quite well there when we did play him there. And we are going to keep Benish up front. Balduf is going to sit on the bench because he's probably our best. He's got 13 finishing, which I think is the highest finishing of any player in our actual our team. Therefore, he's probably not that bad. So we're going to give him an opportunity at some point. I'm going to tell them to stop the bad run of form. They don't care. Second half, if we're not winning, we're going to tell them to avenge. So I'm sorting this stuff out early. You know, getting in there. Got my mind. I know what I'm doing. This is considered. We're thinking on our feet. You know. Thankfully, their striker overhit that. Vincenze very slowly back to it, but then turns and runs. Big ball forward. Tomas picks it up. Over to Kalman. Back to Pushkesh. Was that Mari? Kader. What was Kalman? Kalman just ballooned it. We're going to demand more. We need more. It's not really doing what we want. Kader to Pushkish. Is that Mari? Pushkish tries to get it across, but can't. And Nemeth puts Horvat through. Horvat beats Sebastian. Far too easy. our biggest issue at the moment, I think, is probably the goalkeeper. Tar would, I suppose you would say he's probably our best keeper, but he's also not. He's a very streaky kind of goalkeeper. He does well sometimes, but when he's bad, he's really fucking bad. Puskás tries his luck from range. It doesn't work out. Of course it doesn't, because why would it? Right, lads, bit of creativity. And we're going to ask for a bit of passion before half-time. Kalman. Back to Kadar. Puskás. Back to Kadar. Can't get across in Puskás. Beats two men. Back to Kadar. Tamas. There's an awful lot of... it was like a bunch of under-8s trying to score a goal there. That was not nice to see. We started this season so very well. Smashing a team. 5-0. And since then we have just been dog shit. I am, however, getting coaching badges, which I'm getting my second badge while I've been here. So it's not totally bad. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to move you. I'm going to make it asymmetric, so that Mari can run in there. I'm going to move Benesh to be a poacher. See if that makes any difference. 'Cause he's good at being an advanced forward. He just seems to be spending an awful lot of time passing it back. I'm hoping if we just put him as a poacher, he'll try and score a goal. Takash to Benish. That change hasn't gone through yet, so he is still going to be running around like an advanced forward. Horvitz has just done our defence, and Sebastian manages to keep it out. Our team is playing so poorly. Oh, I don't know what to do. Alright, Vincenze, Tomas, back to Vincenze. Horvat gets tackled but keeps the ball. Tamash to Kalman. Vincenze. Tamash. Vincenze. Kalman. He's headed over. Okay. Alright, Tamash, you're not playing well. You're coming off. Going to bring on Kanya. Make him an inside forward. Going to take off Benesh. I'm going to bring on Balduf, who also wants to be a poacher. So you can do that and see how you get on. Horvat is the one that is next on the chopping block. We're just going to go very attacking and push forward. Kalman tries to put Balduf through, but couldn't get it around the corner. Takash picks up the ball. Back to Sebastian. Up to Puskás. Horvat. Across to Kalman. Balduf. Back to Kalman. Gets tackled but keeps the ball. Kadar. Across. Does that Mari? Well, it's actually Sat Mari. S-Z. I'm pretty sure that's pronounced S. So yeah, Sat Mari. But I like saying that, because instead of Zabazlai, which is what he's actually called, I call him Zabazoli, because that's how I used to pronounce his name when I started my Hungary for Success series, and I don't want to change it because I like the way I say it. Horvitz, you're coming off for Commandi, and you're going to play as a box to make you advanced playmaker. We're going to have you on attack. Let me see how this goes. I was going to take Kadar off. I was also going to blame Kadar for any problems we had during this game, but he's gone and got himself an assist, so I can't really blame him when he's playing he's probably one of the best players on our team at the minute. Balduf wins the ball, can't do anything with it. Now we've won it back. Commodi, Balduf, 1-on-1. He scored! Yes! Oh, it's going back to balanced. You know, it's all good. Oh, it's our first win in 6. Oh, thank God. We've jumped ahead of them. Well done, lads. You done brilliantly. We didn't get player of the match. That's not ideal. I'm going to have an assertive word with Tamash. As you've seen, he only plays well like once every 6 games. It's now been like 7 games he hasn't played well. So, but I also can't really drop him because he's a really good player. But I might consider playing Kanya as our winger for a while and see if that bucks up his ideas. I can't believe we won in the 91st minute. Baldoff, who, yeah, he's not really scored a whole bunch of goals. Scores in his first appearance this season. That is, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, to be fair, we had 4 times the shots and only scored 1 goal more than them. So, or it's our first win in 5. We had 5 defeats before, or 5 non-winning games before this. 3 of them being draws. So it's not the worst, but at the same time, you know, we're about halfway through the season now. I think VAC is the halfway point of the season. It is indeed. They're struggling. They're in 11th. That's not VAC, you know. 22 are 8 points behind top of the league. We've lost 4 games though. Right, when are we going to come back? I think we come back for the how the fuck do you pronounce that? Sexard game and the Zolnoki games. We come back for those 2 away games. They should be interesting. It's 4th and 5th. Okay, that'll be, that's hopefully we'll be above them by the time we come back, because if we get down to like March and we're still not fighting in the top, kind of like, if we're not back to top 3 positions, I'm going to be very disappointed. Also, the fact that Kirult are expected to finish second bottom, or they were originally. They're now second favourite to win the league. Okay, that's interesting. They do have the best goalkeeper, to be fair. Is he... No. I was going to say, is he related to the other Gabor that used to be a goalkeeper who played for, was it Vitesse in Holland? No, it wasn't. Who did he play for? Nobody cares. I think his name was Peter Gabor as well. That's going to annoy me now until I remember. Anyway, yeah, like I said, we're going to come back for those 2 games in tomorrow's episode. That's a little bit, there were 4 games in between. We played the worst team in the league. I'm going to say that's a guaranteed 3 points. Having said that, we're probably going to lose that game now. They have only won once this year, so you know. But they did beat Spell, who beat us, so you know. But they beat Spell the week after Spell beat us. So, anyway, if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Any questions about the series, leave a comment down below. More than happy to respond. I do read all the comments. I don't get many, you know. I would prefer more interaction in the channel, but until we hit 100 subscribers, it's gonna be a slog trying to get there. I really want to get to 100. I think it's 78 when I'm recording this, so feel free to leave a like, subscribe, you know, drop a subscribe. It's not gonna hurt anybody, you know. Everyone will be happy. YouTube will be especially happy. It'll make me very happy. But you know, just you know. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.